Yo, what is up YouTube, man? My 7-foot max wingspan popping center has been a problem on the 3v3 court. Check this out. I set a big body first play of the game and AK is able to get a wide open 3. This build does everything you want it to at the center position. It gives you rebounds. It gives you great interior defense. I mean, look at this. They're trying to come in the paint. A lot of people are trying to get easy layups, easy dunks in the paint because shooting has been a struggle. And you're going to see everybody's missing shots. People on my team, people on the other team. That is why it's important to have a good rebounder, a good interior defender, an extra long wingspan to help you reach for the boards that are flying super far after they hit the rim. Now, they are going to be patching these super long rebounds, so hopefully we don't have to deal with this too much longer. And check this out. A-Dot on pretty much a pure lock build, no ball handle, is able to wiggle his way around in the paint. That honestly works out very well. If you guys have not tried wiggling around on a build with low ball handle, definitely give it a try. You can move pretty fast out of it. I go for a blitz. I get it, but he blitzes me right back. It is unfortunate. I will say, though, with the 60 steal on this build, no glove, bronze interceptor, I'm able to play lanes pretty decent, and I'm even able to get some on-ball plucks every once in a while. It's not something you want to go to too often, but it definitely does the trick, and you see right there. I said a big body first play. I'm able to get a pick and pop. Now, right here, I didn't want to cut this out just so you guys could see, even though I was cutting out some of the other stuff to speed up the gameplay. I did miss an open shot. It happens. If I would have timed it right, it would have been green, but I mistimed it. Look at this, man. A-Dot doing some trolling in the paint, getting a close shot that says open. We will talk about that in a minute, but check this out. Just perfect pick and roll gameplay. They have to double him, the guard gets stuck, the big steps up, and I go into the hoop for a dunk. 81 standing dunk, 73 driving dunk. You can mash with the 84 close shot. This build does it all. Pick and rolling, pick and popping. It's everything a PG wants, and it helps your teammates so much with the spacing. This gives people on the court the ability to drive. You don't always have to worry about a center clogging the paint. Right here, A-Dot dots me. I'm going for the midi Dirk fade with the 79 mid-range. I got a stretch big, and I got this build. Some people think you can't shoot on a max wingspan lower ratings build, but you absolutely can. It is going to be tougher. You don't want to get in that shooting slump with a, 74 three-pointer. But if you got the jump shot timing down, you are hitting every single shot wide open. And once you get sharpshooting takeover, I mean, you're a stretch big at that point right here. Again, once again, man, the max wingspan playing great interior defense. I throw the break. We throw a touch pass. A-Dot shoots it. Look at this. I get the O board. I end up getting a nice close shot mask that they goaltend. And I'm getting some easy points, just pick and roll dunks. I'm getting pick and pop threes. I'm getting my paint mashes. There are games where I go into post scoring mode where I post hook, post fade, drop step them, post spin them. I wasn't so much doing that in these gameplays right here because AK, he's a very shot chucking PG. A-Dot, especially when we're playing park, he likes to kind of do his thing, wiggle around, get threes, get dunks. So I'm being more of a team player right now, just getting the rebounds, hitting the wide open slips, hitting the wide open pops, throwing the fast breaks like this to get us the game winning 3. Let me know if you guys made this build. Let me know what you guys are thinking of it. Let me know what your favorite game mode is so far. Do you like playing 1s, 2s, 3s? Do you like playing in the park, the pro-am, the theater? I'll play one more gameplay to end this video off to a full gameplay, no cuts. I feel like sometimes, even though cutting up videos makes it look prettier, as the big right there tries to play a lane or tries to do something, either way he leaves me wide open to the paint. That is going to be a nice standing dunk every single time, and this build gets contact standing dunk, so you do not want to do that. But like I was saying, I feel like sometimes people think when you're cutting up the video, you're trying to hide things, you're trying to finesse them, that what you're doing is not real. So for a lot of videos, I like to just let the whole thing play out so you guys can see everything that goes on in the gameplay. Let me know too if you guys just want to see some more straight up gameplay with this build with my stretch big. A lot of people, they like the titles that are more about builds, that are more about jump shots. Those are obviously the videos that are going to get the biggest views, but I don't mind posting things like this that I know aren't going to do as well. If you guys enjoy it, right off the bat, we are starting off 5-0. A-Dot is boxing this dude at the half court. If you're a lockdown this year, guards are already struggling to shoot wide open, not to mention there's a lot of latency and spikes in the park that they got to deal with, and on top of that, they got the pure locks on them, going for plucks, Mr. 94 feet, immovable enforcer, and I know you guys are just loving making their lives miserable. Check this out, another pick and roll. Learn to master that layup timing. If you can get it in the green window, like I said, layups are weird in the paint. Paint defense is good, but if you kind of get just like a wiggle layup and they're not really making contact with you, that's going to stay open a lot of the time, even if it looks contested. Check this out. I drop off the corner, get the block. I'm able to recover back to the corner, making sure that I'm not giving up a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer. They get a back door. That would have been a nice move, and definitely look for those back doors if you guys are struggling to score. That can be a great way to get an easy bucket. Unfortunately, he mistimes the lob right there. I come up for AK. He drives. I'm wide open at the pick and pop, top of the key. You guys already know that is green. You love to see it. A lot of people this year are inside bigs. Inside bigs are definitely back. Some people just want to have more, finishing to go along with more defense. Other people, they just don't want to deal with shooting. But you guys can make a well-rounded center that can do it all. Check this out. I get the O board. I go back up immediately. I'm hanging on the rim. I'm doing a rim pull-up. And now, look, I end up switching onto the ball. Now, I should wait a couple of seconds before I start this point. I was going to say I feel so good guarding ball with this build, and as a 7-footer, you can actually keep up. Now, right here, he ends up doing a nice move. You got to jump on those this year, though. Last year, that's a ghost contest. That's kind of my 2K23 tendencies. I didn't need to allow that 3. That was completely on me, not the build. I just let him get wide open right there. Look at AK just shuffling around, testing out his new dribble moves, ends up taking a contested shot. But once again, I'm there on the O board. Go to the corner for the fade. That is a shot I hit a lot, unfortunately. Mistiming it right there. I'm not sure if it was the latency, the spike. Sometimes you have to deal with that. But either way, if the game's 20-20, if that's the game-winning shot, I'm taking that. That is how confident I am in that shot going in. Look at A-Dot, man, shooting a contested 3-pointer. Well, I actually said open. He could have hit that. The sharp takeover is that crazy. We end up getting a nice board right there. AK dotting him back. 15-5. These guys have a long run if they want to get back in the game. And they're going to try it. You see this guard trying to cook up with that behind the back. They give it to the smaller guard right here. AK, he does got a little bit of defense on his small guard. The normal thing is to not give him any defense. I think he's got 77 prim, so he can hold his own a little bit. He definitely struggles when they're going back doors, when they're really targeting him. This guy goes with a nice midi fade right there. I'm telling you, people are starting to figure out that mid-range is meta in NBA 2K24. The center right here trying to take advantage of it. Gets a nice pop. Unfortunately, mistimes the shot. AK with the ball. Now, I've got sharp takeover. He's got sharp takeover. A-Dot's got sharp takeover. If you guys don't have the sponge perk, I made a video about it. Definitely get it. While your teammates are doing things to get their takeover, it is boosting yours. And a lot of the time, everybody on the court will be able to get it. Not to mention, I got mama mentality now. I'm going to make a video talking about that. You can get every single takeover in the game. A-Dot with a pluck, giving it to AK. AK saying he wants to cook up for the game-winning 3. Dots me at the midi, though. W-mans, there is something about taking midi catch and shoots that I just love. Maybe it's because everybody hates to see it. Nobody wants to go for a midi pop 2, but I love doing it. Get the board right here, throw in the fast break. I got that Sabonis pass style on, one of the best pass styles in the game, especially for lower pass accuracy. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you do want to drop a like and subscribe, of course, I appreciate it a ton. This is Sonic. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.